It is Friday, October 14th, and yes, I did have to look and see what day it was. We are finally heading back toward Oklahoma. We might still be in Colorado today. We're gonna drive like a few hours south and just kind of see where it takes us. But we've got most of our stuff buttoned up here, and we are back on the road, and we couldn't be happier. Heyo! We are in Mogote, Colorado, and we're staying at Mogote Meadows RV park. I think they might have a few cabins too, I'm not sure. But yeah, it's really nice here. We just set up. We literally just sat down to have a brewski. This place is super affordable, guys. If you're in the area, it's $71.33 for 2 nights. That's for a 30 amp hookup. That includes water, sewer, power, and Wi-Fi. So, not a bad deal.
Yeah, it's a simple, older RV park. Better than some snooty,
uppity place, yeah. Because we were looking at them and like, oh, all the RVs here kind of look like ours. So that's cool. And bonus, there's little kitties running around all over the place. So that's pretty cool. But yeah, I would say, what, baby? You drove about almost 3 hours today?
3 hours, yeah.
To get us here, so.
Yeah, we're about maybe 20 minutes from the New Mexico border. So we'll be in New Mexico tomorrow.
Yay.
Or not tomorrow.
Oh,
we're staying 2 nights.
We're staying 2 nights, that's right.
Yeah.
And we really do need 2 nights because on our way up here from like our first maiden voyage, we were like, oh yeah, we can do this. And we tried to get from Florida to Kentucky to see Luke's dad so fast. It was, I wouldn't recommend it.
Yeah, it's just 2 nights are nice. You can actually rest. And then, but also I need to fix the water pump. It's leaking. So that gives me tomorrow to pull the water pump. Since we got full hookups, I don't have to worry about water.
Right.
I can drain the tank, cats are fighting. But that way, it just makes it easy.
Yeah.
So.
But if you watched our Instagram stories, or if you didn't watch them, I'll tell you a little bit about the day. So
yeah, when we first left the Three Rivers Resort, now I've had a leaky valve stem for a while. No big deal. So I put this TPMS monitor from Amazon on the RV, and we got into Gunnison, and it was leaking, but not fast. And I was like, okay. So we went to the store, did grocery shopping. I think I put air in it at the store.
Yeah, you might have. And then we went to the laundromat.
And then we drove, like 2 miles to the laundromat, and it had lost 10 more pounds. So we did our laundry. And then by the time we were done with our laundry, about 2 hours later, it had lost another like 10 pounds. So I decided, I was like, all right, I know what the problem is. I'm going to go ahead and just try to fix it. So it was the inner rear dual. So I had to take the outer rear wheel off. And when I did that, the valve stems just started leaking like crazy. So I was like, all right, so now I got to pull the spare. So I pulled the spare.
And that was a chore too. They don't make that easy.
Yeah, so pulled the spare, put the spare on, put everything back together with new valve stem extensions, and then I moved the original outer wheel to the inner, and then we got 2 miles down the road, and it's like started leaking like instantly.
Rapidly.
My rapid air pressure alarm went off.
It was scary. We were like, oh crap.
So luckily we were pulled over into a hotel parking lot. And I still had like 30 pounds of air in the tire when we pulled over. And within 10 minutes of being stopped, it was like completely flat. So I said, screw it. Called,
who'd we call first?
Good Sam for our roadside assistance. And they said they'd try to get someone out. Ended up being they weren't going to get anyone that night. It'd be the next morning. And then Progressive will only tow. So we were just like, well, let's make this into something fun. So we decided to just book a hotel room at the hotel we were stopped at. It was only like $100 for the night. Yeah,
we were like, oh, we'll relax and we'll take a bath.
Yep.
Then we got in there and there was no bathtub.
Just a shower.
But we still made the best of it, and we took a really long shower together, and it was really nice and relaxing. And yeah, So
and then the next morning, on a fresh brain, I was like, you know, I think those are 2-piece valve stems, and if I just tighten it back up, I think that'll fix it. So I go ahead and pull the tire off in the morning. Good Sam says, I called them the next morning, and they're like, oh, we put the data in wrong.
So there was no one even coming.
Yeah, no one was even coming. So then they called me back, and we're like, yeah, it'll be in like another 4 or 5 hours before someone can get out. And I was like, well, I think I know what the issue is, so just call me back in like an hour.
Right. And he literally watched a YouTube video and then just went out there and fixed our tire.
Yeah. And so,
because that's how his brain works.
Went out there, pulled the tire back off, tightened the valve stem up, and no sooner did I get everything back together, Good Sam calls, I tell him, yeah, we're good. So
they call like right when he fixes it. Like, we don't need you anymore. I don't even know why we have roadside assistance. We have Luke.
Right. It's for those moments that I can't fix it, basically.
The moments when it's snowing and he doesn't want to go out.
Right, yeah, when it's snowing or raining and I don't want to fuck with it.
But honestly, oh, it's fine. Honestly, it sucks that it happened, but like,
I'm glad it happened when it did, and
exactly.
We weren't in the middle of nowhere.
Exactly.
You know?
So, and you ordered that tire pressure monitor system just in the nick of time.
We did not leave until that came in, and I'm so glad we didn't.
Glad.
Yeah.
Like, I'm so glad. Yeah. So, anyway.
See if we can put a link of it in the description. It's one of the cheap Amazon ones, but
hey,
it's been working great.
It saved our butts.
Yeah. Good deal. Anyways, so we finally got out of Gunnison today. We spent 2 nights at Stevens Creek. Yeah. Went back to Gunnison to the resort to pick up our tips.
But here's what happened when we woke up this morning. Someone stole our credit card information.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so someone tried to, and it wasn't even stuff they needed, okay? It wasn't like, oh, hey, I'm a mom that like needs some groceries. I don't know who it was, but they tried to buy a bougie pair of shoes from Foot Locker, like $180, and then they tried to buy liquor from Grubhub.
Yeah,
and I'm like,
Grubhub or Uber.
Or Uber or something, you know, where they deliver the liquor.
Yeah.
And I was like, really? First off, I'm pretty sure they have to ID you when they do that, so I don't even know how they thought that would work. Anyway, kudos to Chase for, actually it was Amazon Prime, yeah, it was our Chase account, for hitting us up and being like, hey, these don't look like you, and we're like, those are not us. Yeah. We don't wear Foot Locker, and we don't buy our liquor through Grubhub, but anyway, that happened, and then we went to get our tips.
Yeah, I went to get our tips, pick up a package at the post office that I wasn't even expecting. The Lotric, our e-bikes, they were supposed to send a new, or the bike I ordered was supposed to come with a free bike lock. Yeah. And never got the bike lock, but they did send me a new set of brake pads. So. Which we didn't need.
It was so weird. Yeah. Didn't they send you an email like, hey, we're sending you new brake pads? And it's like, why? So anyway, today's just been a really weird day, and then I was supposed to get a package from a giveaway I went on Instagram, but they said it's not going to actually be delivered, it's delayed until Saturday. So anyway, we'll have to figure out the forwarding with that, but it's just been a really weird, interesting day, but it feels so good to be back on the road again. Yeah,
you just gotta take it all in stride. That's what this lifestyle is. If you can't take things in stride and just roll with it, then you're gonna drive yourself insane.
Yeah, you have to be able to forget things really fast, and luckily, like, Luke can take things in stride and I forget things really fast, so it's not a big deal. Like, we're good. But anyway, we're here. I'm super excited. We are heading back to Oklahoma to visit family and hang out. We might even be there by Halloween, who knows. Good morning, fam. It is Saturday, October 15th, and it's a beautiful day. Luke's already out here working this morning. What are you working on, babe?
Just changed out the water pump. I've only been out here like 10 minutes and I already have the water pump out. But it was leaking along here and it was squirting out here. Oh. So, just time for a new one.
Awesome.
Not a big deal.
Thank you.
And I already had a new one.
Because this man comes prepared.
So, it's pretty much the same design by the looks of it. But I think this one's rated for 45 psi, 11.3 or 3 gallons per minute. This does 2.8 gallons per minute at 45 psi.
Okay.
Pretty much the exact same.
Yeah. Well, cool.
I'm hoping this one's quieter though.
That'd be
I would like
neat.
You know.
It is kind of loud at times, but you just get used to it.
Yeah.
But it's super nice out. See if Luke needs a hand with anything, but he probably has got it. And I'm gonna charge up my computer and see if I can do some editing outside, because it's just too nice to not be outside today. And we had a friend come visit today. Hello. There's so many cuties out here. And she's already purring. You are just a little sweetie pie. You're just a little sweetie pie, aren't you? Bye. Luke finished up with the water pump. Thank you, baby. Now what are you working on?
Replace that upper light that got broke when the awning broke. I'm probably gonna replace quite a few of them so they all match.
Cool.
Just little things, you know.
Awesome. You're appreciated.
Thank you.
And I'm gonna do my wifely duties and do some laundry. No, they do have like a little laundromat here, I heard, but I'm trying to, I don't know, I just like to do things for like as cheap as possible because that's how I roll. And I have this scrubber here, and water is free here, so I'm going to grab these dirty clothes and see what I can get washed. And we'll wash everything, but some's better than none. Alright, I got 2 pairs of socks, 2 underwears, and 2 shirts, like it says. Put some water in this bad boy, a little detergent, and get to work. So this is 2 loads of laundry in the scrubber. So I got 3 shirts, 1 pair of pants, 3 pairs of socks, 2 pairs of underwear, and 1 bra. So not bad. Guess what we did last night? We stayed up till midnight and played Stardew Valley because we're rebels like that. Right now we're just buttoning up the RV. Yeah, I gotta get some clothes from out here. Hopefully they're dry. Cleaning up in here, doing some dishes. Luke's about to unplug everything. Let's see if this bad boy is dried or not. Yeah, they'll do. And then we are heading to Santa Fe, New Mexico. Ah! Luke? Heading to Santa Fe, New Mexico?
Mm-hmm. Heading that way. We probably won't get there tonight.
Oh, okay.
I don't know where exactly we're going to be. We're either going to boondock somewhere or head to a state park. So, I don't know. It just depends. It's not that far, so...
Yeah.
Let's make the best of it. We have like a whole month to kill, basically, so... Right. Just take our time, make this a low stress, just easy day.
We're in New Mexico. That didn't take long at all. We were like 10-15 minutes away from the border. But Luke found this nice little BLM land and we just pulled off, and oh my gosh, it's gorgeous out this morning. You get the little mountains or hills with all the trees and the fog. It's just nice and crisp.